4 hours early, but I got there. I stayed in there for like 7 hours because they don't check it or anything. They don't bother you. I gotta pull up. And then they called me in there. They called me in the morning. I think my appointment was 7 or something like that. They didn't call me till it was like 9 o'clock in the morning or something. And I went in there and got unloaded. Oh, that was just fine. It took them about 2 hours to unload it. And I picked a load going to, what was that one? It's Interchange Warehouse up there in Mount Crawford, Virginia. It was going to Shelbyville, Indiana, the Kroger over there. So I did 2 Krogers back to back. I got that one. I went up there. Let's see. I got unloaded at noon. Then I went up to the Loves up there, exit 213. And I stayed there because the loaded interchange didn't pick up till 1 o'clock in the morning. So I stayed over there till like 10, and then I went over there and got loaded at interchange. Gotta move up again. Went up there and got loaded. I went up there later. I think it might have been like midnight when I got up there. Anyway, it took them till like 2 or something to load me. By then I didn't feel like going there anymore, so I just stayed over there. They say no parking at that place, but they don't bother you over there either. So I stayed over there till in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. I forgot what day of the week it was. I lose track. And then I drove up. Oh, that was on Saturday. And then I drove up to Shelbyville. And I got up there about, I can't remember when my appointment was for up there, like midnight, something like that. I got up there about 11. And I got back there and got unloaded. I think it was about 2 or 3 in the morning when I was done getting unloaded. Then I went over to that Pilot that's right by there in Shelbyville. It's got the casino and everything there. And I found a spot. And I picked another load going to Decatur, Minnesota. Because my other 2 choices were loads going to Portland, Oregon. And I didn't feel like battling the weather out there, so I didn't want to go out there. Plus, I just had got my dog back on the truck, so I would have had to drove like 550 all day, every day for 4 days in a row, and I didn't want to do that to her. And so then I went, well, that one didn't pick up till Monday morning over there at Pepsi in Indianapolis. So I just hung out there on Sunday at Shelbyville Pilot till Monday morning. 6 a.m. was the pickup. So I drove over there. I left there about 5 a.m. and went over there and picked it up. Took them till about 9 a.m. to load it. And then I drove up to, let's see, where'd I go to? Oh, I went up into Wisconsin that day. I think it's Mauston, Wisconsin. Up there on 94. Or is it 90? 94, I think. Yeah. It's got a Taco Bell by it. I stayed there. Paid for a parking spot. Got me some Taco Bell. Stayed there till that next afternoon because it didn't deliver till Wednesday morning. Up there in Decatur. And it's way up north and there's nothing else up there. But I planned to stay at the Walmart up there because it said you could overnight park. So I left there about noon and drove up there and got there that evening, about 7 maybe. And I got to the Walmart. I went round and round trying to find the Walmart too. And boy, there was piles of snow up there like you wouldn't believe. I couldn't live up there, it's too much snow. It wasn't freezing cold, but there was snow everywhere. Then I stayed at the Walmart. I did some shopping at the Walmart. And they didn't bother me. I was able to park there all night. Then the next morning I got up and I headed over to the Pepsi. But I had a pre-plan on me going from Marshalltown, Iowa to Newark, New Jersey. That's the one I'm on now. Well, let's see. I got up. I seen the pre-plan, and then I went over and delivered the Pepsi in Decatur. It wasn't too bad. The roads were kind of messed up, so I had to go round and round to find the place. And it was one of those garage type docks where you have to open the door and then back in the garage. Those are always kind of weird. But they unloaded me real quick. And then I headed over to... I went to a rest area and hung out for a little bit. And then I headed down to pick up the load in Marshalltown, Iowa. It was like a 400-mile deadhead. I didn't really want to go to New Jersey, but it paid real good. It was paid too much to say no to. That's the one I'm on now. It's going to Americold over there in Newark. I've been there before. It ain't the funnest place to go to, but at least I know how to work it. But anyway, that's about all that's going on now. I'm just over here. We're heading to New Jersey. Me and Rooski, my dog Roo, I got her back on the truck. Let's see, I picked her up on that load to Shelbyville. I ran through my town and my wife brought her over to me. And all her stuff, her bed and her food, her water. Since I quit training, I put her back on the truck. Well, I quit training for now. I don't know if I'm ever going to do it again. Because there's many reasons why I quit doing it. It just gets frustrating. Most of these people are, I don't know. They're alright, but a lot of them are, it's a lot of babysitting when you're training. I like to just teach people, but I don't like all the babysitting. Like, do this, do that, come on. And then you tell them all the rules and they don't want to follow the rules. You tell them no eating and driving and they still got all their little snacks up there while they're driving. And I've had to tell many a student to take a shower, which is ridiculous. To have to tell an adult to shower. Oh, what other frustrating things do they do? Nothing major. They all want to just follow the GPS. Like, just the line on the GPS, just follow it. I-70 in Indianapolis is closed, and they all drive right to the closure, and then they don't know what to do. And there's like 6 huge signs on the way in there telling them not to go there. But they all end up doing it anyway. It just gets irritating. All the babysitting and I don't know. Seems like you should read the road signs. But that ain't the major thing. That's my job, to teach them to read the road signs. But almost every single one of them did that. Maybe it's the little stuff, the babysitting. Like, you should be an adult, know how to take care of yourself by the time you get old enough to get on my truck. And it's a lot of personalities not being right. Like, you know, our personalities not meshing. Just got frustrated with it. And the last guy I had, he said he was sick, but I don't think he was really sick. He just wanted off for the New Year's. But maybe he was sick, but it irritated me anyway. I doubt that he was. That's part of the babysitting I'm tired of. But mainly I was just burned out from it. You get burned out quick on it. And then when you realize you're just kind of putting up with it for the money, it's time to take a break from it. Because doing it just for the money is not the exact right reason to do it. But everyone does it for the money. I don't care what anyone says. But if that's the only reason you're putting up with it for, then it's time to take a break. Because you're not, if you don't want to do it, then you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it correctly. And the student's going to know you don't want to do it. So that's my reasons for taking a break. I might do it again later if I find the right person. But I don't think I'm taking just whoever they assign to me anymore. Because I don't care what they do with their little test or whatever they do to match you up. It doesn't work. They don't give you the ones that go with you. They go, oh, he doesn't smoke. There you go. That's about their main requirement. Oh, and another thing that's frustrating is most of them don't stay with Prime, so it seems like it's a waste of time. Like, I think only about, oh hush, I'll be to you in a minute. I think only about, I think of the 9 or 10 I've done, only one has stayed. James, my student James, but he left and came back. So most of them, it just seems like a waste of time a lot of the time. It gets frustrating. But that's about all I got for now. I'll train in the future, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I won't. The next truck I buy is going to be a lease purchase truck, so I don't think I want to train on it anyways, because I don't want it to have a bazillion miles on it when I'm done with it. So it's probably better to get used to not having one right now. I only got a year and something left on this lease. Year and a couple months. Then I'll get my lease purchase truck. So, anyway, that's about all I got for now. Y'all take care. Y'all be nice. And y'all have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye. What's up, Rooski? Oh, Rooski. You wanna go outside? Huh? My Roo. She's a good riding partner.